Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Matoni and I am a grad student here at Bowling Green State University. For my class MBA 6080, we were asked to walk through 5 steps of our personal leadership styles. So we have the vision, the fundamental truth, our key values and philosophy, our dominant leadership style, and then how do we secure ourselves as an effective leader. So I will be going through those 5 personal leadership styles with you. I will be inserting just little slides so that you can see each one laid out right there in front of you, but I will speak and talk through them to explain it a little better. So the first one is my vision. So living by a clear, honest communication. I choose to mentor and develop my team with respect and engaging work environment and professionalism throughout. I adapted this through working underneath 2 directors of 2 different types of departments, 2 different companies, but I learned very much through them that clear and honest communication is one of the best ways to get what either you want done, what the company wants done, and how to get it done accurately and adequately. So the second one is the fundamental truth. And this one I did a little more research on just to figure out what it meant to have a fundamental truth, and 2, kind of what I live by when it comes to a fundamental truth. So the first thing that I'm going to speak on here is going to be kind of my fundamental truth, but kind of put in a quote style with my own words. So I said, stepping on others will not always get you higher. You could be stepping lower. Choose not to walk upon others, but with others. I think this is something that a lot of people see in businesses or assume is happening in businesses with people walking on top of others to get to a higher point. And you never know if that person that you're walking upon is lower than you are, or in a darker place, or you're never quite sure. So you could be going lower rather than higher. It's never worth risking, I guess, in a sense, to walk on someone to get where you want to be. You need to work for it. You need to put forth the effort, staying positive, staying honest, staying truthful, and walk with them. Use the skills that they have, use the skills that you have to walk with them and achieve greatness together. So the third one is going to be the key values and my personal philosophy. So I like to say that my personal philosophy is leading with positivity. And then I have 4 values that follow that I've adapted through my professional work experience of my personal values and what I personally believe a company should run under. So the first value is going to be holding individuals accountable. So just accountability for not only their job, but who they are as a person. You want to ensure that the job is getting done correctly and in a timely manner. So holding them accountable, whether it be a higher up or someone that you are just working with, an employee, a follower, someone in that category. The second one is respect. This isn't just respecting the person, but respecting the work, their ideas, their culture, their family, their friends, respecting who they are. Definitely had this experience with a job that I held right out of college. He had a completely different culture than anyone else that worked in the building, but we were all very respectful and supportive. Learned a lot from him. Really, really great individual. So definitely learn to have that as one of my own personal values, is learning respect of not only that person, but of that person's family and culture. The third one is going to be development. I think this one really highly falls into a company standpoint. So in development, there are going to be people who don't want to, or in a company, there are going to be people who don't want to develop. And then there's going to be people who do. So I definitely think you want to make that development available to those who want it, who want to take that extra step to achieve greater in the company. And then the last one is going to be teamwork. So using teamwork and having a collaborative work environment is something that I have always always believed in, whether it be someone who is just a employee working in, a complete different section of the company. So even I put it this as an example, as I work in marketing a lot of the time, and you can get marketing ideas from anyone, whether it comes from your sales side, your accounting side, your engineering side. Take those ideas. It's a team effort. Take those ideas, morph it to what can work for the company, and give those people their accountability, their gratitude for having that idea. So the fourth one is going to be your dominant leadership style. And in Module 2, we watched a video regarding 3 types of birds, actually. And it took me a really, really hard time to sit here and try and decide which leadership style I felt I fit under, because I believe that I fit under 2. So the first one that I would like to think that I fit under would be the geese or goose. So having teamwork, having the high communication, trusting others, open and honest, collaborative work environment. And then, unfortunately enough, I do put myself under the eagle side of things. It can be unfortunate with the side of it being, their way or no way. But that's not how I look at myself as an eagle. Yes, I am stubborn, and yes, I have a lot of firm ideas, but when I put myself under both, I think that the geese side of things definitely brings together and helps me tone down that stubbornness. So I use the ideas from others, from the collaborative communication teamwork side of things, to bring down that stubbornness that's on the eagle side of things. And then you can kind of put together how things should be ran. So I have, the really, really stubborn side of me, and then I have the really, really intense teamwork communication. I believe wholeheartedly this is, but I do have those firm ideas of my own that I undoubtedly sometimes feel as though are correct. So the last one here is securing yourself as an effective leader. So I came up with 4 steps that I would need to secure myself as an effective leader. The first one is respect, not only for myself, but for others. The second one is going to be communication, so with others on their ideas, as well as communicating if I think they need coaching, if I need more coaching, if the whole team itself needs coaching. I believe communication is really, really, really big on a company side of things. Being honest with people, so being honest on how the company needs to operate. So this is something that I always tend to forget, is there's times where you have to step back and you have to understand that the company might not have the funds for the idea, they might not have the ability for the idea, we might not have the hands and the people for the idea. So it's how the company has to operate. You have to be honest. You can't just tell someone, we're not going with your idea. I always think that it's good to be honest with that person. And then also the honesty comes in if you believe that someone needs coaching. So you need to be open and real with them. Hey, we think that you could use more coaching here. In my last job, my boss came up to me. She was very honest, and she said, I think you need more coaching in Excel. So I went and did classes in Excel. So having that open, honest, having an effective leadership, I think you need to be honest with that person. And then the last one is going to be having a positive work environment. So building a positive work environment so others feel comfortable speaking up on the point of views and helping build on business ideas. If you are constantly knocking ideas down and having a negative standpoint, no one is going to come with you with ideas. You're not going to have anything new and or fresh. I think it's very important to have that positive work environment. You can have the honesty and the constructive criticism, but I think it's very important to still always have that positive background so that people, 1, will come to you with their ideas, and 2, will also enjoy coming to work. So that was my 5 steps of my personal leadership style. I hope you guys enjoyed. We went through my vision, my key values, my fundamental truth, my leadership style, whether it be positive or negative. We're still working on it. And then also how I can secure myself as an effective leader. If you guys have any questions for me, I'm more than happy to answer them. I think in this you can comment down below. Also, I will put my email up at the very bottom. Feel free to send me an email. I will answer any questions that you have.